So I've got a new build to show you and it's potentially quite broken. Start off with a couple of games versing some of the meta teams at the moment and explaining how the team works. And then at the end, I'm going to play on my main account and this is to re-get rank 1. And I'm actually playing against one of the top tournament players. That'll be quite an interesting game to watch. So this team's starting to look pretty promising. It's a Tsunami Enchanter build with our Ranger carrying with the Gauntlet. I'll run through everything as we go. But I did just have a game with Dimitri and I beat him. He was on Bloom. And I thought I'd record this second game to see how effective this team actually is now that he's had the chance to see it and make adjustments. I want to try this team against most of the meta teams, and he's playing Bloom at the moment, which is obviously one of the meta teams, and he's one of the top players as well. He's a little bit lower rank at the moment, but he's definitely like a plat diamond. Yeah, he's a really good player. So this would be a good test. Round 1 was just the 3 Bulwark waters at the front. And then round 2 we played the Flood and attached our Ranger to the Flood. So that gives us Water Empath. And then we put the gun on the Ranger, which gives us Water Psion. This gives us Tsunami and Enchanter. We then also played the Colossus Psion. That gives us the Enchanter. So round 2 we've got the Tsunami and Enchanter. And I'll explain why this is a really good combo in a moment, but I'll just put round 3 down. We're going to play the Axodon. This will get us up to 3 Tsunami. Put our Zephyrlynx down, and he's already put his Lulura down here. So the good thing about the range being your carry, we can change it for free. Whereas every time he wants to move, he has to spend mastery points to move the Lulura. So why this is so good is the Ranger being Enchanter and Tsunami, or he or she's going to cast super fast. So those Enchanter buffs to the whole team is going to be being spammed very, very fast. So Enchanter puts a shield on every Illuvial every time the Enchanter Omegas, and this shield also does 100 pure damage around them. So we'll see a lot of the damage is actually coming from Enchanter. It also makes us very tanky because we're already going to get to 5 Bulwark, and we're also going to have 3 air. So round 4 we'll just get our extra tank down, and I'm just going to have to dodge the Lulura. So yeah, round 4 we've got our 8 Illuvials down, so this gives us the 3 air. The air is just nice. Their first Omega is going to take longer, which he did circle onto. So this is kind of bad positioning. I think now that I've played a couple games, I really could have just put the Flood here, and then this would keep my Ranger safe. But we can see, I mean, half his team's already dead and my Ranger's just been fairly occupied. He's got a few Omegas off, but we'll start to see how fast he's casting. And our front line's just huge, because we've got the 5 Bulwark, the air, so we're dodging every now and then, and our Axodon's Omega is going off very fast because of Tsunami. Not to mention the shields from Enchanter, because our Ranger's casting so fast. I'm really interested to see how this build goes against other things, because I thought Bloom may be the hardest one to deal with, because I thought it would just be too hard to get through the Bloom. The Phosphorus will get too big over time. We're both waiting to scale, because we didn't know why the Gauntlet, like why I'm waiting to scale, is because the Gauntlet, every time it casts, we get an extra 26 Omega for the rest of that round. Because I'm casting so fast, I build a lot of Omega here. He scales well with Bloom as well, and it's going to heal, so unless I'm one-shotting him, I thought I would struggle. I'm going to go these 2 on the Flood. This just gives us energy, more energy and Omega power every 5 seconds. And we'll nerf their energy a bit and just make my Axodon more tanky. The resistances from Bulwark and this item scale really well with shields, like in most games, because those resistances are applied to the damage done to the shields as well. That makes sense. So he swaps sides again. He's spending a bit of a mastery points to do that, and we'll see, but I'm not convinced it's going to make any difference for him. Although so far it is looking better. Yeah, this is a bit of annoying positioning with the Lulura. But I mean, if we can win with the poor positioning by me with the Ranger, then if my Ranger was out of range of the Lulura, this is it's only going to get worse for him. It looks like he just doesn't have the damage. Do I win? Yeah, nice. Very good. So we've got Invokers up next, which is another meta build, very popular at the moment. And they've even got the ramp fire, which you should do in pretty much every team. I'd consider adding a round fire to this team as well, but we'll see how we go against this. If we can beat Psion and Invoker, we won't need the round fire. Round 2, I definitely want to place the Flood in the corner, because he looks like he's setting up here, and any Duelith or Sinelf beams, I would prefer to go across here and I can easily protect my Ranger. So like last game, round 2, we have the Tsunami Enchanter. He plays the standard shock round 2 for him. That's a little bit scary. Hope my Ranger doesn't get sniped like that, just purely from shock and a Fisto later. I just have to hope that once I get a bit stronger, between all the extra stats I get from the combinations, my Ranger will live. Plus the Void Sash gives me a bit of resistance and health as well. I might actually just get the Void Sash down now. I will link this team in the description, so you can click on the team builder link and it'll send you straight to the team builder page, and you can import this team straight from there. And if you appreciate that, make sure to like and subscribe and ask me anything down below. I'll reply to all the comments. But I haven't got the Gauntlet down yet, so the damage he's doing isn't concerning, but it is concerning that a Fisto is able to take out my Ranger. But I still don't have the 5 Bulwark down, or the air. The air is going to delay all their first Omegas by an extra 20%, because their initial Omega costs an extra 20%, and I can get the suppressors down. So that gives us our 5 Bulwark and our 3 air. And I definitely need the Gauntlet down. So the beam shouldn't hit the Ranger. But if he does ready that up. If he puts his Sinelf there, yeah, it's still going to hit the Flood, so that's good. My Ranger should be safe. Let's see what shock does to me. Oh good, so the shock isn't even hitting my Ranger anymore. Well, it will now. There's a Fisto. He's doing a lot of damage. Got his Ranger. Not looking too bad, I'm just worried about that. Yeah, Fisto's doing a crazy amount of damage. Let's see how we go with just reducing their energy. Yeah, less Fisto casts. Give ourselves more energy here. Actually, gonna undo that. I can't. Yeah, I will give myself more Mega Power and energy. I think I could actually. I've still got this Enchanter. I could put Leecher on the Axodon. So every time he Omegas, he's going to reduce their energy cost, or their energy. Let's see if I survive this round. He's got Pierce down. 40% Pierce. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, he's casting way slower now. This is looking a lot better. And yeah, that's night and day. What the suppressor did. Just having those 3 suppressors down, that was absolutely night and day, because that's pretty much all I put down that round. Alright, let's make it even worse for him. We'll go. I think by Axodon, I don't necessarily need to make him more tanky. This should really reduce their energy. Yeah, this will be insane. Gonna potentially put suppressors down himself. It doesn't nerf me as much as it nerfs him, because suppressors won't reduce Tsunami. Gain less energy. Maybe it does. Maybe it reduces. So instead of 55%, it reduces it by whatever percent. We'll see what he does. He should play suppressors down there. Ooh, he played the Ramfire. This is scary. It's very scary. Oh, he just. Some Axodons reducing their energy already. You can see their energy going down. Sniped off Fisto. My Ranger, he might die. Yeah, he died there. At least I'll survive this round, if not win it. I don't even think his Ramfire had cast it. Yeah, I'll easily win this. I'm ticking off Invoker. I think I win that matchup. Right, Helljar 420. So he's playing the build I showcased in my last video. This Enchanter Tempest build with the Kukuraf. And then you have your Berserker Toxic, and tanks, and Mystic as well. Because I think so far we've beaten Bloom, 2 Invoker variants, and now this will be the Enchanter build that we can beat. And I would love to just play a Mud Mystic. That would be the final team I'd want to test against. Oh, and a Rampfire would be nice as well. So far he's playing that comp very well. I mean, it's pretty much what I would do. Actually, I'll place myself over this side, because he's probably going to come up to here and I'll be shooting across there. And I don't think the right plants will get to him too early. So he's got his Mystic down now. It's getting a little bit scary. Let's see how well my Ranger can deal with this. It's pretty good so far. Let's have a look at who's doing the most shields. Where are we? Shield and healing. I don't know. Oh, this isn't counting. Doesn't count Enchanter. My Ranger at least get a couple more down. That's good. I just don't want to die this round. I'm definitely just going to spam suppress energy, gain energy here. I'll just give myself more energy into Mega Power again. But if he swaps to this side and he somehow gets through my front line a bit faster and gets onto my Ranger, that could be a very bad thing. Oh, this is right, I should be shooting across anyway. This is looking good. It's looking very good. So the suppress energy means he doesn't get as much Enchanter shields off. Otherwise, right plants is going a bit nuts. Nearly one-shotting his Kukuraf. He does have the Golem on his range, he's just not casting as fast as me. Should be Kukuraf dead, yeah? Cool. My Axodon is so tanky. And like I said earlier, we should be more healthy because of that one round we messed up. I'm going to reduce the energy every time I Mega here. And I might actually make him a little tankier because it's getting a little scary at the end there. What has he done here? Yeah, more energy. Let's see where my Ranger shoots. Is he going to snipe out the right plants? Yeah, I might do. Oh, that'd be huge. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, I think I'm just getting my Enchanter off just so much more than him. This build could be insane. I'm ticking off a lot of the meta builds. So we're risking it all on the rank 1 account. And I may have probably haven't come up. I couldn't have come up against a harder opponents. This is Smartass. He's won a lot of the tournaments, I'm pretty sure, and he's playing a really strong Earth, Rampfire, Rogue build, which I haven't played against yet on this build, and it potentially could be a counter to my build, so very scary stuff. What I'm going to do, I'll just play these at the front. Yeah, very scary stuff, because I'm going to lose a lot of rating if I lose, and I have no idea how this matchup goes. You can assume me being a caster build, where I'm relying on my casters, is generally countered by a Rampfire Rogue type build, and I probably shouldn't have. It's really hard to, like, if I lose this, it's almost impossible to grind back up to rank 1 because you just lose so much. You have to win, you know, like 20 in a row a lot of the time, because a lot of the time you're queuing up against far lower rank. Let's get our Flood out. I'll just play him kind of in the corner. We'll put our Kukulus there. Maybe he could mess with the Monkey a little bit. I think he's got a pretty strong round 2. He's getting his Toxic out, yeah. So Not sure how I'm going to play there. We'll have to see how we play the positioning with my ranger. Obviously I've got to keep him safe. The good thing about this team is it's free to move my ranger, so I can move him around to dodge the ramp fire for free, essentially. Whereas your other carries on Invoker and Scion, if you're moving them, it's costing you mastery points. And I'm definitely going to run the risk of losing well before I hit any my power point. Losing in the first 4 rounds. Going to put him there and put my Axodon down in the middle. Just going to put my ranger over here. Let's see how this goes. So I want to nerf his... I'm going to have Air to nerf his initial Omega on his Ramfire. And then I'll put the suppressors down. And then I've got these leeches as well. Where are they? I'll put these leeches down to... that would reduce their energy as well. Every time whoever I put it on casts. But I just need to get to that stage, so I just need to not lose within 4 rounds. This is not bad, because his round fire's all the way over there. And he's already got the Golem down on his Ranger. Which is a good move by him. Right, we're not doing too bad here. As long as I don't lose by a lot. That's the goal here. Hopefully I can take down this monkey at least. He could clean me up here. No, maybe not. Very good. Right, we're in a good spot here because he likely has to spend mastery points to move his round fire if he wants to do that. I definitely don't want him getting this on his round fire, and Tsunami is going to be very good on me. Question is, would he even give me... He might spend 3 here. In this case it'll give me this, which I guess that's good. That's a lot of good stuff here. I mean, even the taunt's good. I can't risk giving him this. And he gave me Tsunami. Interesting. And he gave me that as well. So he's gone taunt. Taunt Thorns. Alright, who do I put Tsunami on? It should definitely be the Enchanter, right? Put him there because his Ranger will often end up here. And I'm pretty sure I got to get Gauntlet on my Ranger. I think I'm safe here. And what I'll do is... I could put this here. Because the faster Enchanter... The faster he gets his first Omega off, the better. I'm going to leave my Ranger here because... I mean, he might swap, but at least I've got some safety here with the Flood. No, he's left himself there. So I can put an Indomitable or something on my Grocko eventually. I don't want to invest too heavily on that in case he does do a swap and then I've wasted all that mastery points on buffing the Grocko. This is a big win. Wow, he surrendered. I mean, that was a big win. I think he surrendered, surely, right? I think he just decided he was... I mean, I had 4 Tsunami at that point with the Enchanter, so maybe I'll ask him. I mean, a DC wouldn't stop the game like that. He would be able to reconnect, so... But I think it was done there. But I'll need to test that team against some more round 5 builds, but it's looking pretty good. We'll look at the leaderboard in a second, but I think that's a good test against a round 5 build. I think we become too tanky. We end up with Bulwark and all those Enchanter shields. I think it just gets too tanky against a round 5 build, so team is looking... So far it's looking borderline overpowered and broken, but it's too early to tell. But yeah, let's have a look at the leaderboard. So we refresh the leaderboard and that's a big buffer on rank 2 and 3. That was a big win because often we're winning 0 to 1, you know, to 5 rating, but I was lucky enough. It was very risky versing Smartass there, but I guess lucky that I won that one, and that gives me a really good buffer on rank 1. I hope that shows how diverse the meta is at the moment, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and remember the team builder is linked in the description, and feel free to ask me anything.